Blessings, one and all. This is man called Randy from Jamaica Health Box, Jamaica Good Life. I'm here with the herbalist himself. In oneness and love, we're reaching out to the world for your questions tonight to help to balance your life with herbs, with information that you need. I'm here with Yaya, the great healer son, great one. I bring forth health to the entire world. This mission is one of love, guidance, and most happiness. My brother Yaya, welcome, my brother, welcome. We're going to talk about health and stuff. Introduce yourself to the world.
Greetings, brother Ron. Greetings to the world. Resonate health and healing to one and all. I am Yaya L. Humble soul, here to uplift all in humanity in my capacity as a herbalist. We give thanks for this day and for right now. I am grateful to be a part of Jamaica Health Box. I'm just here, just doing what I can do, or what I know how to do, just fulfilling purpose. It's a pleasure to be here, brother, and it's a pleasure to be available to everyone out there in this wonderful place we call Earth. So let's get it on.
My brother, tell us a little bit about yourself until the people come in. Talk about yourself and how you got started in the health business.
Well, I'm of course, I'm definitely an infinite being here, navigating through hurt. And when you talk about self, I'm a server, for first and foremost. I love to serve, so what better gratification than serving humanity? Again, I love to say that this holistic way of life, I would say I choose it, but in the same breath and harmony, I would say it choose me, because this is something that was in me, and look into the whole grand scheme, to be a herbalist. I was destined to be a herbalist when I traced growing up from youth before teenage. So I think it was just something that took me a while to acknowledge and accept. In this world we are easily distracted, but I'm happy that the choices I've made brought me to here now, helping people to heal in its entirety, and a holistic, natural, nature scape. My mother had kidney disorders, and that's one of the first thing I think that actually got my eyes open with the kidney polycystic disorder. That's some, cyst and cyst take over the kidney. And then ultimately, of course, if you don't do anything about it, if you don't change your lifestyle, if you don't nourish your kidney, it will definitely damage it to the point of no return. And I think that's the case what happened with my mom and also other family member that I'm aware of. So basically, I had to save myself. You know, I wasn't able to save my mom because at that time I had limited knowledge in the health field, in the holistic health field, that is, because I was, the conventional way. It is, take out that kidney and get another one. But I was helping her with limited knowledge. But let's say it depends on the person. You have to want this. You have to be committed. You can't cheat yourself, because if you're going on, it's just like if you're going on a diet. I'm gonna say the word diet. If you don't go in on a diet and you're gonna say let me cheat. I'm gonna cheat for a day. You cannot hide. You can't cheat. You cannot cheat from yourself. You know, you can't cheat from yourself. So commitment is necessary. Consistency is necessary. So all these things I've learned. I've learned from my mom. I've learned from other people of what not to do and what I should do. So little by little, I've been building, accumulating information, even learning techniques, because I usually cook for my mom. I usually have to cook, a lot of seaweed, your bamboo rice and all, healthy food. I had to basically, move back in and was helping her along the way. But, what happened when I turned my back? Yeah, of course, old habit is very easy to slide right back in and creep up on you. So after she passed, you know, I've decided that, I need to I need to learn as much as I can about, kidney disease and help, help myself, make sure I'm not diagnosed with same issues as my mom, as my auntie, my brothers, all my siblings, basically all my siblings. So that's where my journey really started. Even though before that I always live a health conscious life. I'm always, hmm, for the last probably what 20 something years I've been, from in a way, from way in the 90s, I've been living a conscious life when it comes on to my health. So that's something that's already, was already innate inside of me. So when my father again is, he is well, basically he's a herbalist too, because he likes herbs. He plants herbs, cultivate herbs. A lot of herbs. What to do with them, how to prepare them. So even when I look there, I can see that it's in me. I'm destined for my grand uncle. Way back, I could look and I see that I've been, I was just being molded and prepared, for this right now, what I'm doing. Even meeting the healer, that was another grand moment to actually cross path with the healer. And he motivated me a lot. I really, I could say that's my first and closest teacher in the herbalism, you know. I have to say that may his soul be at peace, and may his legacy lives on through many of us. But it's great to come across great beings, light beings who are selfless, who just serve. It's not about money for them. And the healer is definitely one man or person or one being I can vouch for. You know, he'll give you it all. Or if you want it, he's not gonna fight you. He's gonna just give it to you and say, take it, because he know that there's more, there's plenty. You know, and I have to give thanks to crossing path with the healer. You know, he's not with us. Of course, he's not with us today. You know, he made his transition, and he's good. So I'm here to carry on the work. I'm here to continue the steps. I'm here to elevate it. I'm here to make sure the legacy lives on. And I'm honored, really honored. You know, I've learned a lot of things, a lot of techniques, you know, different things to enhance that which was or is, you know, to be even better, more effective. You know, we in my field, it's very important to know what you're doing or what you're administrating. When you're administering holistic herbs, you have to be aware of proportion. You have to be aware of how many dosage. You know, you have to know about the effect, percentage of medicinal properties, and so forth. So the knowledge is not about just go cut some herbs and put it and throw it in a pot and boil it and drink it. It's not about that. That it's more our ancestors didn't do that. You know, it's a relationship with the matter of fact with the herbs. That's where it started. That's where it started from. You have to respect the herb. You can't treat it like it's a thing. It has life. It has energy. So these are the things that I've learned to, to harness and to honor in its highest form. You know, I think this is another reason why holistic or natural, the natural way, the natural, when I say natural, I'm talking about the herbalism or the herbal. It can be a herbal industry on a commercial level because herb is not like that. It is not a thing. And when you start treating like a thing, you're gonna be you're gonna be short. You're gonna be end up short. You won't get the full effect. There's time. First of all, we have to work with the cycle. There's time when you don't mess with certain herbs. There's certain times when you mess with the herb. I'm not gonna even use the word mess. There's certain time when you pull a herb. There's certain times when you don't touch the herbs. There is different moon cycle. We have the moon cycle, different time of the day when to interact with these beautiful creatures. And a lot of people tends to neglect that because of money, you know. And a lot of certain herbs I don't even ask anyone to get for me. Certain herbs I go wherever it is and I find it myself and I deal with it myself. So that's another issue when you talk about commercializing or industrializing a certain products, because these products are very intimate. So how are you gonna do it when you can trust certain people to have the integrity to operate by the law of the universe, by the law of nature, nurture. So that's what I'm about. I'm about the spiritual and the physical aspect being balanced in herbalism, in its naturalist form and the purest form. So, Yaya is not about capitalism. I'm about upliftment, of course. I love to dress and look good and everything, but Yaya will not compromise what he's doing, what he's been bestowed with. You know, my teachers didn't do it. I won't do it. I will find a way to create a balance so that we can do it without sacrificing ourselves. And that's another thing that is very important. I will not sacrifice my life, my health, my well-being, my mindfulness for money or for people that is only about money. And I won't sacrifice myself, my life, my being for trying to save the world. Can't I won't say I can't do that, but I'm not here to do that. I'm here to do what I am able to do. So therefore, I'm able to help you in regards to you respect my space, my time, and my energy. So we have to create that balance. You know, I've seen a lot of people neglect their self, you know, and it's, you know, I know it's a love. I love doing, I love putting together. That's my passion, putting together these formulas. I love doing that. But I won't neglect time to rest, time for self in doing so. So please forgive me if sometimes we might not have even a certain product because there is time for us as healer. We have to take care of ourselves and we are aware of time. We are aware that what we are doing, it's not a toy, it's not just business. It's a relationship with spiritual and physical. And I have to respect that boundary. So if we are out of certain products at a certain time, we're always going to do our best to have it available at the right moment. We're not going to cut any corners at every, no, no, never. We're not going to do something if it's not ready to be done. We're not going to put out something if it's not ready to be put out. You know, these are the standard that I set for myself, and I hope the people that I'm working with would and will actually abide by these standards because we have to have some form of integrity, some form of honesty, respect for self and nature. And that's what I'm about. I'm about zero carbon footprint. I'm about zero karmic death. You know, and I'm about uplifting my people to the highest, highest, highest. Uplifting my nation, my community, my family, my nation, uplifting the world, but just like Brother Ron is there, I'm here. I have to stay in my lane and do what I knows to do and what the next person knows to do. I have to respect these boundaries. They are boundaries. And if you don't have boundaries, then you have chaos. I know out of chaos you can get order, but after we get order, we have boundaries. And I have to be a man of my word, my man of my higher self, my spiritual being, and respect the ancestors, for what they have bestowed upon I and I right now. And I give thanks to them, you know. I give thanks to the ancestor, for what they have done. But I personally, because if we don't know them, we don't know you. You don't know yourself. And I've been gifted to be here. I've been fortunate to be here. And I'm here because I have to be here now to do the work. And I'm here to do the work, to help you help yourself, and to help myself to help you. And in that relationship, I know it will be a great one, you know. But with the Jamaica Help Box, we're doing the work. You might not see us every day because, as I say, I have to respect boundaries, and that I'm not about the show. I'm about the work. I'm about the work, and it's where getting result. And I'm not about the brag, and I'm not about boasting. I know that I know what I can do, and I know I'm doing great things. I've done great things, and I have even more greater things to do. You know, where I've treated people with, you know, issues that basically was done deal, issues that they have called irreversible. So we turn, you know, we've been turning around a lot of words, a lot of can't, a lot of never. We put them into can, we put them to no. It's done.
Thank you
So
so much. Yes, I. You can hear me, right?
hear you loud and clear, brother.
Yes, family. This is Yaya, and this is Jamaica Health Box. I'm Randy, also known Brother Rod. Thank you so much for that great introduction. The world needs healing, and we're here on Transatlantic Production, and we're here to answer your questions. For a very long time, I requested that Yaya be available. If you're in the chat right now, could you please let us know that you're there? You could just actively mark yourself present. We're here for you tonight by many, many requests. This was sudden. He had the time, and we want you to interact. If you're in the chat, you could please let us know that you exist. We have a small turnout tonight, but we're just going to talk until the people have their questions. But the first question I have for you is we have the starter box for cleaning, the cold and cleanse, blood purifier, Visivera cleanse, known as detox, and it's fermented. So why is it important to clean first? What is our process? Can you help me with that? Help me explain that as quickly as you can, the process of cleaning and why I start with a starter box.
Of course. I mean, come on, cleaning. If you if you go into your house and it's dirty, you want to get to the fridge, you want to get to the bedroom, but there's a lot of muck, a lot of debris, a lot of clothes all over the floor. You have to start cleaning to get to these places without causing, accident to yourself or to someone else. So cleaning the body is it's like second nature. You should clean your body because for one, every second you breathe, you're taking in toxin, free radicals, and all of these foreign bodies are entering your body, and they need to come out. They need to be excreted. If they don't come out your body, what is going to happen? It's going to create dis-ease, discomfort, disharmony, disorder in your body, chaos. And you don't want to get there. You don't want to go there. And if you're there already, it's going to be twice, thrice times harder to get yourself back to normal. So the key is to clean your body once you're aware of your body needs to be clean. You know, so once you clean your body can get oxygen, just like in that house that you just entered. It's locked up. There's clothes and all these things in there. There's not enough oxygen going inside. So what? You're gonna have mold, mildew. It's gonna be a stench. Same thing with the body. It does not differ. If this body is got if your body has so much muck, so much debris, so much excess, especially in the colon, then it's gonna get into the blood. It's gonna be traveling entirely through your body, your brain function. You won't be able to be alert as you should be. You're going to be sluggish. Your body can't move as agile as it's supposed to be because there's too much muck, too much mucus, too much filth, too much excess, too much fat. This is the reason why you need to start with a starter box. A starter box gets you going. A starter box has everything to detox your lymphatics, your liver, your kidney, your colon. You know, the starter box clears your sinews, helps you with the thyroid. If you're a female, it helps you with your fibroid also. For the male, even the prostate. The starter box is where you need to begin to sweep out the garbage out of your body. Your house need to be clean. So you start with the starter box. If you don't clean your body, you cannot add new things in this and get any good result. If you don't clean your body, you, it's like you throwing new wine and old wine. It's gonna become, of course, you won't see the difference. You won't feel the difference because there's old stuff, new stuff going on, old stuff. The whole stuff gonna dominate. It's gonna take it away. It's gonna take it over. Just like if you throw a clean bucket of water in a pool of mud, it's gonna be muddy. It's not gonna be. It's no use. So it's the same thing with the body. I like to be, and brother Ron, I like to be very simple when I explain things because I'm talking down to even a 5-year old, a 4-year old, a person that is 4 years counting on this earth. And I'm talking to a person that is probably 100. But I love to keep things simple because simple is the best way. Simplicity is what we need because to take care of yourself, it's very simple. They didn't teach us this when we was going to school. When we just started school, they didn't teach us this. Yeah, they give us a certain health, physical health and, probably health and nutrition at some point. But when you just started school, when you're in preschool, you have to, this need to be taught how to take care of your body, nutrition, what to do. to have a healthy body. So right now, what happened is people have grown to be adults, having children, and still don't know how to take care of their body, how to treat their body, what makes their body perform. That their body is electricity. That their body is current. Their cells are electricity. You know, when you tell somebody that they cannot fathom it because they see the flesh. Just the flesh. They don't down to this the subatomic particles, you know, the molecules. They can't see down to the protons and electrons, you know. But that's what I'm here to translate to you, to make it as simple, because simplicity is my practice. The herbs that I'm using in my formulas, they are simple herbs. But because they're from nature, they are effective. Because they're alkaline too, they're effective. You know, I might, as I say, a couple of other ones might slip through, but the main herbs in these tonics, they're alkaline, and they does the job once you get the right proportion. So now you start with a starter box. Okay, you get a starter box. So you know in the next 2 to 3 months you need to go back and get another one because you did not supersize it. Because proportion is necessary. But we at Jamaica Health Box, we understand that not everybody has a certain amount of money to give to their self because of the bills and because of all the other stuff. So we make it as affordable as possible to start you off with the starter box, hoping that you'll continue until you're ready, are fully clean. So now, for instance, we have the colon cleanse. Very important to clean the intestine because there's a lot of, you know, the funny thing is a lot of people don't know that even certain food, meat that you eat 10 years ago is still clogged and lodged in some of the pockets in your colon and in the intestine, you know. So can you imagine that smell, that stench, you know? That's how come you even have bad breath. So you chew a million gum that to try to cover it up. We're not about putting band-aid on these things. Get to the issue, the source. Clean your gut. You're eating all these things. And some people are not going to the bathroom as frequent as they're supposed to. So we know for sure that a lot of these things are not leaving the body. So you have to flush it out. You have to clean it out. You have to get that brush, that scrub, that mop,
Our first
and get that.
question, our
Mhm.
first question just came in tonight. I have blood pressure issues. What would I start with?
Just what I've just said. You have a blood pressure issue, we can go and say, all right, here, take this for your blood pressure and it will bring it down. But what's causing the blood pressure? We have to get to the source first. And then we treat a specific ailment. And sometimes all you need is to just a proper detox, like the starter box. For instance, in the starter box, you get your never tired roots. A lot of our customers and clients are using it for pressure issue, you know, and that's you know, I mean, when you really break it down, you can see why the never tired roots will normalize and regulate blood pressure because of the herbs that's in it. But We need to clean the blood. We need to clean the colon. We need to clean the liver, the kidney, the lymphatics. We need to clean these things for your body to perform better, for the blood to flow, because pressure is caused from build-up somewhere along the blood vessels, the arteries, tensions, all these things. What's causing them? Because there are pressure points. Toxins can block these pressure points. We get a lot of stress. Stress is toxins. Stress causes toxins in your body, because it's supposed to have chemicals to help us to balance stress. What happens if these chemicals are not operating or functioning if they how they should? Because we are eating drunk poison. So we have to get these things out of our body so our body can help us heal, help us heal. So to your question, I would even I'm telling you to start with a starter box. A super size would be great for you. And you can get a pressure normalizer tea bags. And trust me, cut out the salt, excess salt, and a lot of the processed food. And I guarantee you will see your pressure down. Drink a lot of water also. Water helps to flush your body. When you do these cleanses, drink water. Water is your friend, closest friend.
Talk about the
Yes.
cooking, the benefits of reducing your cooking to increase your health. We know that you're raw. Talk about that. And even with the blood pressure, change of the diet, cutting out the rice, and the type of food people should consume when they have diabetes or high blood pressure issues, please.
Yeah, brother. The thing is, we eat too much. As Jamaican would love to say, we nyam too much. And what we nyamming or eating is not good. It's pure junk. We're just satisfying the taste bud. And we have a saying you're using your teeth to dig your grave. So now, what we have been indoctrinated as food is actually foolishness. Too much starch on top of starch. We're consuming necessity food. Food like if you was home, you was home locked up in the house and COVID. It's necessity food. Those food are not designed to. Starch is not designed to be fed on like how the average person is. The sugar, too much sugar. So I'm of course I'm a raw person, and when I say raw, plant based without fire. The sun is the sun is what cook my food, because when it's ready, it's called ripe. It's ripened. It's ripe and it's ready to eat. That's how I eat the fruit. When the banana is yellow because the sun has cooked it, it's ready. When avocado is bit and ripened, the sun cooked it. The same thing goes for your apple, goes for your berries, your strawberry, blueberries, whatever berries you eat. The same thing goes for your pineapple, all the fruits. Now, vegetable, same thing, the leafy greens. Why are we so afraid of greens when these vegetables full of so much antioxidant? When they full of all the fire and power to get your body kicking, the herbs, when they dare to just enhance your vitality and keep you going. to fulfill your purpose. That is why I choose plant-based, because nature is simple. I can just go. I don't have to buy. I don't have to buy. If I if I decide today that I'm not gonna spend any money on food, I can just live off nature, just like the birds, just like the bees and its honey. When it goes and get pollinate and get the nectar, I can live like them if I decided to do that right now in Jamaica. I can plant if I want my food and reap my food, and I would live healthy, of course. If I don't have to go inside of a supermarket and take something poison off the shelf, I'm adding more life, more years to my lifespan. So what we are eating and what we think we should be eating is a problem. We're eating 3 meals a day. It's too much food. Your intestine is getting too large. Your intestine is supposed to be the size of your fist. Imagine right now, if you should measure it, it's like 100 times this. It's taking up the space of your lungs. That is why we're having so much respiratory, you know, issues, breathing issues, digestion issues, because your belly is getting too big. It's taking up the space of other organs. So we have to eat less. Give your body time to, once you're eating medicinal food, your body heals itself. And when you eat, you have to give your time to process. Give your body time to process the food. But you're eating, it's an addiction. You can't be eating right around the clock. And it's because of what? Stress. When people stress, they eat more. If you're busy, if you're not sitting down, you won't even remember. If you're just active, you won't remember that you're hungry. But as soon as you're sitting down, if you're doing a job or working sitting down, you tend to feel hungry a lot when you're not supposed to be. But if you're out active, it's a difference, because it's your mind telling you this. Your belly and your mind is working against you. Now you have to reverse this way. This is where willpower comes in. Intent, discipline comes in. Again, out of everything, out of chaos, there comes order. You have to stop being chaotic to yourself. Yourself is in chaotic state. So now you have to come and put order, discipline. You have to will yourself. Eat better, less visit to your doctor. Eat better, less pain your body is going to feel. Inflammation is mashing up our world. Everybody's inflamed. Can you imagine? That is why I don't want any fire food, because everybody's inflamed, brother Ron. Everybody's inflamed. It's only the sun.
Everybody's in flame.
Everybody's
Everybody's
inflamed.
is in flame. All right.
Yes,
So
because
now,
they're killing the
yes,
food.
yes,
They're killing their food with too much
yes,
fire.
yes, yes. So we say
So
people the balance. We believe in change and balance, and there's things you have to change in your home. When I came back to Jamaica recently, brother L, I
yes,
literally said, you know what? Let me try something new. Let me make a change in my life. I disconnected the refrigerator. That's
I
a
remember
major
you telling
change.
me that. I was smiling to myself and say, "Wow, let me see how long Brother Ron is going to do that for."
No, no, no. Here's the beautiful thing. Um,
I'm
Turning off
proud of
the
you,
refrigerator.
man.
I speak to a lot of clients, and I say to them, the stove, after meeting you and learning why eat the fish, eat what the fish eat, you
Yes,
know,
eat what
that's
the
their
goat eat.
basic
The
teaching.
cow, yes.
Your basic teaching is to eat what the body resembles, which is sea
Yeah.
moss, has water,
Yes.
and people who
Yes.
have high blood pressure issues, if you reduce your cooking, many of our clients, they have reduced their cooking. We give them the right books to prepare foods. We
Mm-hmm.
provide them with a certain headset. Remember to sign the
Mm-hmm.
waiting list at JamaicaHealthBox.com, and you could call in right away. This is history we're making. This is the first time he's available for free consultation right here. And if you're watching this video later on, call that number, text to that number, and go to our website at www.jamaicahealthbox.com. We're doing this because Jamaica is a very special place. Jamaica has a unique temperature, a unique location, and a unique amount of herbs. And because the herbs that we pull from the ground is in mostly in Manchester, where there's not a lot of water, the herbs have to seep deep within the ground to get their nutrients. So the herbs are literally growing on the rock, just like the sea moss grows on the rock, the purple sea moss. So the reason why we're excited about Jamaica Health Box as one of the amazing, we're not going to say best, we're the greatest. We're not going to be having any ego, but we're going to say to you the balance we bring forth to the world, just like reggae music, the balance we bring forth and the experience of the quality products, Yaya and the healer, we're talking about 100 years of experience, over 2,000 years of trials from Africa, displace itself into Jamaica, the condensed version of Africa. That's what we are. Because of the rivers, the ocean, the constant sunlight, you have a unique experience to receive that in healing. What our approach to you is your diet, reducing cooking. So now that I've turned off my refrigerator, I am forced to eat live food, to buy my bok chow and watch it to see when it goes bad, to eat fruits every morning because I'm forced now to eat a whole list to go often to the green grocery. There's no meat. If I buy fish, I have to eat it right away or give something to neighbors. Now I'm living the way we used to live. The prices for the starter box for 200 plus, the super size 400 plus. When you go to JamaicaHealthBox.com, just search for starter box, www.jamaicahealthbox.com. Now remember, we ship all over the world, from Hawaii to New Zealand to Africa. This is a global experience. And we've started a year and a half ago. People are happy because we just don't sell you herbs. We fix the system. Our philosophy is there's no one organ, there's no one human, there's one body. So your heart is the same size as the entire universe. When you feel pain, I feel pain. So now the world is in pain. So this is our answer to the pain body of the entire collective humanity. We're true conscious being on a conscious mission to help each and every one of us balance. So now we don't believe you have heart problem. We don't believe you have kidney problem. We don't believe you have high blood pressure problem. You have a system problem. This is why the starter box is so important because it's going to work on the blood, remove the toxins. It's going to, the only detox is going to build the immune system to get the organs ready to go to war. The circulation tonic is going to open the veins and the arteries. The busy vera cleanse is going to clean the kidney, the lymphatic system, right? And the liver. And then the roots is going to deal with the nerves. Uh-oh. So we got the colon cleanse is going to get rid of the junk. Our system is fermented. And the fermentation allow the bad stuff to leave the system. And then after we clean you, we're going to cold press coconut oil, your physical outside, and we're going to put the cold press coconut oil in your teas, slipify your intestines constantly every day so things keep moving. At Jamaica Health Box, our philosophy is movement. Your breathing, your exercise, the movement of food through your system, and the movement of toxins out your system. So we have a holistic approach. Um, it's not just the items. The starter box lasts about 3 weeks for you to take it. It's not a rush, it's not a timing. You take it as you can based on how your work schedule is. It's not a schedule, it's just a way of life you're introducing yourself to. So when you clean yourself with the starter box, then now you change your levity, your diet. You have to go walking a mile every week. You have to go dancing. You have to sweat. Sweating is breathing. If you don't sweat, toxic cannot leave the largest organ. So we teach. And when you come to our website, look out for the teachings. Add to some of what I'm saying, my brother. Add to some of it, please.
Definitely. Breathing. We don't breathe a lot. A lot of us just breathe from our chest again. We're not breathing all the way from our down our belly. That's from the sacra. We have to breathe deep. This short breathing is not allowing the chi to flow properly. So again, breathe. As Brother Ron said, go out walking so you can breathe from the belly. Bring it up. Before you go to sleep, breathe. When you wake up in the morning, breathe. We have to breathe. This is what sustains the oxygen, breath, oxygen in our body, traveling through the blood. So you have to breathe. Pressure build up because you're not breathing. Breathe more. This all the disease. Breathe out the disease. With the starter box cleaning you, you're ready to go on a health replenishment. You're ready to live 20, 50 more years with a starter box. You're ready for life. You're ready to say, no more pain, no more inflammation, no more flames in your body with the starter box. That's where you have to start first. You have to clean out your body so anything else you put in your body, it can only be a plus. It only will complement whatever issue you are feel you're feeling or experiencing. So start with the starter box. The starter box has some phenomenal, some exceptional herbs. It's well put together with the love, techniques, knowledge over 100 years or even more. So the starter box will get you going on a better health journey. When anyone comes to me and say, Brother Yaya, I have this issue, I have high blood pressure, I have diabetes, I have, hemorrhoids or whatever it might, whatever the issue is, it could be HIV, cancer, it doesn't matter, herpes, it doesn't matter. I always say, you need to start with the flush out, detox. Don't come to me and expect me, oh, take this pill, take this pill, it's gonna help your sex life better. No, take the starter box and then you take the pill. You're gonna have a better result. Start with the starter box. That's why we call it the starter box, because we want to get your home, your temple prepared for healing. Optimum level. We don't, our body was not designed to be in pain, inflamed, in fire. No. We
So
our body is designed to bring us to traverse through earth for as long as we desire it to. Why are so much of us in pain, in misery, in stress? Why the body is not doing what it ought to be doing? It is the listen to me. This body is tougher than steel. They'll tell you that. Imagine. So what happened? What happened? Something happened along the way. So what we're saying, what we are suggesting to you is that the body needs to be cleaned up for it to work proper. Just like any metal. Any metal, you have to get your steel wool, get your whatever chemical you're using, and get it shiny. No different with the body. Stop the decay. Stop the debris from building up. Start with your detox, your starter box. Get your blood working good. Your blood traveling through your body, carrying oxygen, carrying nutrients, getting out the free radicals, getting out the toxins, lowering cholesterol, whatever it may be, cancer traveling, low oxygen. So clean the body out. You don't want to be reactive. You want to be proactive. If you're already in the reactive state, start to clean the body. Starter box has everything to get the body clean. Believe me, I formulated these tonics to enhance health, to enhance levity, to enhance mindfulness, to enhance a beautiful and happy life. We don't
We're
have to
gonna
live in
we're gonna interrupt you and enhance your life by giving you a break.
yeah.
My brother, it's 58 minutes, and we're gonna possibly be here another Thursday shortly. People who watch this video after the broadcast here, comments and requests our brother Yaya back again, and we're gonna get a better system so that we could alert you when we will be on. We want you to visit JamaicaHealthBox.com, sign the waiting list. We're going to send out a message to all our members when we're on Transatlantic and Jamaica Good Life. This is Brother Ron. Brother Yaya, just wrap it up for me. This is our first time out. We have to get more people in the next time. And remember, guys, make your comments. This is unique. You could ask any questions, sign the waiting list. So look out for us on Thursdays at some time. We're trying to make sure our healer here is healthy. Take care of yourself first. And we really appreciate this time that you have given us. We're going to always keep our shows to 1 hour. We didn't set a time yet, but we're working with the spirit. So summarize the show for me. Thanks for all who came out, please. Thanks so much for you sharing your wisdom.
It's an honor. It's an honor. It's an honor. And see you in a short time and short order. Thank you, Brother Ron. It's a privilege.
Thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Remember, go to JamaicaHealthBox.com. We're here for you. And peace be with you. And the change is coming. The change, remember, the change for what? The balance.
Balance.
The only truth, the change for the balance. You got to change the diet, change your thought process, change your breathing, change your walking, change how much time you cook, change how long the food takes to cook, change how much vacation, change where you go on vacation, turn off the TV, leave the phone off, put the
Smile
headset
more.
on, smile more, go dancing, stop
Yes.
worrying. The bills will
Yes.
take care of themselves. You can't save anybody but yourself.
That is
there's parks everywhere. You gotta go walking, make changes, make so many changes that people are trying to chase you. And they're like, where is she? I can't call her to tell her my stress. I don't need your stress. Okay, I have my own. So
Real
high
talk.
blood pressure is caused by
Real talk,
the
my brother. Real.
television, the bad
Yes.
news on the television.
Yeah, man.
Worry about your taxes, your credit card bills. Hey, you're an infinite being. Act like it.
Act
Until
like
next time, act like you're an infinite being, part of the all. Give thanks for life and give thanks for husband and wife and children and ocean and sea and water and mountain and credit cards because you can take a plane and spend it and go heal yourself. Peace and love to everyone. This is Brother Ron. Don't worry, man. Everything's gonna be all right, right? Jalev. Peace and love. Thank you for coming out, everyone. Peace and love.